We are starting on number 5 with Me and Bobby McGee from Chris Christopherson. Me and Bobby McGee is one of Chris Christopherson's most famous and widely covered songs, with everyone from Janis Joplin to Pink putting their own spin on it since 1969. In 1969, Foster called up Christopherson with the song title idea with the hook that Bobby was a woman. Christopherson apparently took his own liberties, changing McGee to McGee, and invented a road song story about a pair of travelers who drifted apart. The song caught fire immediately. Christopherson played the song for Roger Miller, a country pop singer who was the first artist to cut it in 1969 and made it a top 12 country hit. Christopherson released his own version in his debut album Christopherson with Monument Records in 1970. On number 4 we got Eastbound and Down by Jerry Reed. If there ever was a song from a movie soundtrack that told the story of the film in just a few verses, it was Eastbound and Down for the movie Smokey and the Bandit. It's a song that tells the story of a group that has a mission to rush a bootleg beer delivery in a truck. Everything was going well until they were pursued by a sheriff whose name is Smokey. His name is a CB radio slang for a highway patrol officer. The song gives a positive amount of raw emotion combined with nuance, which paved the way for it to be an instant favorite of listeners. Reaching the number 2 spot on the US country music charts, the hit track incredibly stayed for 16 whole weeks. It's a surprise how a widespread phrase like bound and down among truckers can create a famous classic country song. Number 3. On the Road Again by Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson's On the Road Again was part of the soundtrack of the 1980 film Honeysuckle Rose. The movie wasn't a success, but the song topped the US adult contemporary chart and peaked at number 20 on the US Billboard Hot 100. Nelson even bagged a Grammy Award for Best Country Song. Nelson starred in the movie, and during a flight, he was approached by executive producer Sidney Pollack to write a track about life on the road. He immediately got the idea for it and wrote the song as he held a barf bag. They were looking for songs for the movie, and they asked me if I had any idea, Nelson told. I said, "What do you want the song to say?" And Sidney said, "Can it be something about being on the road?" It just started to click. I said, "You mean like, on the road again? I can't wait to get on the road again." They said, "That's great. What's the melody?" I said, "I don't know yet." Though he quickly wrote the lyrics, the melody was another matter. It took him a while to lay it down. "I saw no reason to put a melody to something I wasn't ready to record," he wrote in his 1988 autobiography, Willie. "I knew I wouldn't have any problem pulling the melody out of the air." At number 2 we have The Man in Black with his cover of I've Been Everywhere. Johnny Cash was so talented he could read off a list of cities and somehow turn that into a song. The Man in Black had a gift for words and song. His 1996 classic I've Been Everywhere inspires wanderlust in all of its listeners. Featured on his Unchained LP, the song provided the ultimate road trip odyssey. The tune conjures images of the Midwest from Reno to Dodge City and everything that's somewhere in between. Cash's narrator visits the South, the North, even Canada because he's been everywhere. Cash's voice gives the tune authority, and given his career as a singer, you truly believe he's visited all the places he listed. Number 1. Convoy. Convoy by C.W. McCall is one of the most interesting songs in all of country music because of its defiant, unique story. It is about a fictional group of truckers that organize a protest over CB radio using their own made-up code words. Although the story in the song is fictional, it is inspired by real protests and the CB radio fad. Because police would also listen to the CB radio channels, the truck drivers developed an elaborate slang including code names called handles to protect their identities. After hearing about this unique dialogue, McCall and songwriter Chip Davis bought a CB radio which inspired them to write Convoy. The song is filled with this trucker slang including lyrics like breaker 19, this here's the rubber duck. You got a copy on me, Pigpen, come on. Convoy topped the country and pop charts and was included in Rolling Stone's 100 Greatest Country Songs of All Time in 2014. Thanks for watching, and if you like this sort of content, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.